Hello, welcome to episode 2 of the UFScotland podcast, the number one place for UFS in Scotland and the UK. We've been kind of missing for a wee bit. We're not as on schedule as we'd hoped, but that's due to printings from Soul Calibur being released and the guys doing a lot of work. Big thanks to both of them, and Aaron, who's in the background, Emma, who's not here today, and Adam, who's our guest.
Chris
here
as well.
So
Been a few.
Yeah, so guys have all been doing a lot of hard work trying to get those videos out to you. So here we are with episode 2. Today we're going to be talking about most recent printings, now that they're legal. The Chaos draft that's happened a few weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
3 weeks ago.
The premiere event, which was that last 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Time flies, by the way.
And 2 weeks ago? Was it not a week
Yeah.
ago? What were we on? The 6th? It was only a week ago now. Was that week ago? Last weekend? Doesn't sound great, does it?
No, it was 2
A week and a half ago. A week and a half, yeah, man. By the time this comes out.
Aye. Time this comes out.
And a wee bit about other things that we've been doing that is not UFS. We just thought we'd throw that segment in there because we're gamers after all. So let's get right in. Most recent printings. Who have we got to start with, guys?
Who are we starting with? That is the question.
Right, well, I've got Zoe up.
Right, go for Zoe.
I really couldn't tell. Personally, I couldn't tell you much about Zoe. I played against her a couple of times. What does she do?
Right, so with our community being relatively new, we never got a chance to experience Zoe when she was actually legal in standard the first time round. I think the first time I got to play her was in a Blood Omen draft, and I kind of felt was okay, this chick's a bit nuts. Nowadays, like, obviously there's only been the one change where it's that when you use your form ability you can no longer attack. Holy crap, man, that just like shuts your turn down. Like, there's no more of this like stuff that I was doing in draft, at least, of like attack, tap, build, bounce and attack again. I think you need to play a bit smarter with her. But that being said, there's been quite a few tools came out that she can make use of in the last few sets at least. The main one that springs to mind for me is that stupid Sub-Zero Foundation, the 1-5. For life me, can't remember the name.
Left to Die.
Left to Die, there we go, man.
I named the card.
So get away to use Left to Die so you can response commit it, add a face down card back to your hand if an attack's unblocked. It allows you to either pick up cards going in your opponent's turn so that you have the blocks there, or when you're going for offence, you've got ways to like, pick up more attacks.
Yeah,
especially like, if you play smart and you commit those face downs first to help pass checks. And thanks to things like it readies itself, you can use God Up Under to ready it. There is options there, but this is my glaring issue with her. There's options there for her. She's just C+ tier at best now.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, well, it's playing against her. I suppose, like, because I really don't know what she did before, I didn't think she was all that bad. Maybe I should get a go. Turn it around and see what I think for myself. I really like Felicia though, so.
So the version that obviously I was playing off water being combos.
Yep.
And I was using, it's not acids, but force ball. So
yeah.
I was basically setting my turn up. I'd go like, little poke, normally something like lightning, then force ball, use the combo E, see the top 3, and basically just stacking my hand until I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Also, like, she almost killed Anacaris with that one like amazing run that I think I failed a check on. But, she was fun. She just wasn't. I'd never take her to a premier.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same boat. I played, obviously it was you that made the deck up to get some trials at it. And,
I think I made all the decks that we played.
And it was good. I quite enjoyed actually playing her. That's alright, but I couldn't imagine winning competitive scenes with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just think you would just get stalled out too fast.
What about the once per turn? +2 speed?
It's the same once per turn she had in the
Yeah,
past one.
fair enough.
If anything, I'm like, yeah, well, did it need to be once per turn now? Could have not just made it like E, give your ranged attack +1 speed and let her do it on each of your attacks. I feel as though the once per turn in the past was just something that was there because you were going to commit her. It's like
so
when you make the decision to commit, or you've given up your attacks for the turn.
so you're basically just throwing that one out there.
Yeah, you just chuck it out. It's the same as the old one, man. I maybe would have liked to see her health increase slightly. Plenty of 628s kicking about, they're doing much more than what she does.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, yeah.
So all in all, do you think Jasko made the right decision here?
Overall, yeah, I think so.
It's a difficult one, man. I'm quite tempted to test with how she was and see if she's significantly busted.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a couple of cards that she'll make great use of, like Fusion Soul Fist at the moment, and some other toys, if she is able to just bounce things back. But I think she's went from potentially being A+ tier to C. It's a bit rough.
Yeah, it's quite a staggered jump down the tiers. Yeah,
I think I'd have been happy if they gave her the most recent printing. Well, it's not even the most recent printing style. I would have been happy if they took the same approach as what they did with Napalm Man, Dimitri, Gemini Man, and they basically just scrapped the old version and made something new.
Made a new one.
Just give us a promo Zoe, something that's playable.
Okay, so that's our thoughts on Zoe.
Yep.
We'll move on to Twinkle next. Another character that I did not see any play of. She was banned before I started playing the game.
Yeah.
I've not seen this one yet either. I've not been around as much as I'd like to have been. So yeah, what's your thoughts?
The same to yourself. I didn't see her when I started the game. She was already banned. That was one of those ones. So never got to witness that, but I've heard a lot of stories. So like people who have played her, I can see why she got banned. Obviously, I played one game with the most recent printing, and it was weird. I don't know. It was a good game. It was obviously just plain distraction destruction, but I think you really have to think about what you're doing with her.
Okay.
So this is the one out of the four most recent printing characters that I completely ignored building. Purely because I played her in the past. I actually got to play her a couple of times before she was banned. I never found her to be incredibly oppressive. I could understand Jasko's reasoning behind why at least we got told she was banned at the time. And then to have her come back with the response being once per game, I think it's a fair fix instead of once per turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that. I don't know if she had to e-commit to give to the momentum from the top. I think even if that was one, but it used to be once per turn.
Yeah, it was once per turn, yeah.
But I can kind of understand why it's happened. There's obviously Jeddah support now floating about. This isn't a unique concept anymore. This is there's two characters, and similar symbols doing it. I got a chance to play against the most recent printing one because Adam swapped his Jeddah deck over to be her to try and focus on distraction destruction.
Okay.
Wasn't particularly impressed, but at the same time I'm not particularly impressed with Jeddah distraction destruction in the first place. Sub-Zero Sub-Zero is the true distraction destruction character. The amount you can give your opponent 8 momentum in one turn easy with Cryomancer loops.
Yeah. We've all seen that. We all know.
It takes a wee bit longer to set up, but there's no downside risk.
But once you've set it up, it's a win. Yeah.
I don't know what Twinkle's role in the game is going to be now that Jeddah's floating about. Jeddah can obviously play the more aggressive
the actual attack
strategy of giving momentum. I'd stick to playing her in draft.
Fair dues, yeah.
So we're saying it's pretty fair.
She's fair, man. Maybe been hit too hard. Once per game's fine. The e-commit.
Okay.
But you know what? That's not fair on Jasko. Me saying that to Jasko, really. I think she is fair, but where she used to be unique and in this little bubble of her own, now Jeddah.
People are filling up the bracket. Yeah.
Compared to Jeddah, she's not worth around, man.
She doesn't match up, sadly.
That's fair enough. So yeah, that's our thoughts on Twinkle. We're going to move on to Quan. This is at least somebody I can talk about.
Should have saved Quan Chi for last, actually.
We probably should have, but hey ho. So Quan, I obviously played out Nats. Him.
Quan Chi's the guy, mate.
It could be a girl.
I was going to say it could be
it could be, but this little symbol here at the side means that I get an additional 4 damage against him.
Right, okay. So yeah, I obviously played him at Nats, and he was busted because
a new player was able to take a deck to Nats and
pretty much,
make it to team finals.
pretty much. But I'll go with your guys' thoughts first, and then I'll come back to mine's. So what do you think, Connor? Have you seen much of?
So I played a couple of games with the most recent printing, and I did play it before he got banned, annoyingly. Like it was
you basically building the deck.
I actually started building it, and then the deck was ready to go, and he got banned the next day, and I was like, that couldn't have happened at a worse time. I actually think he plays a lot differently now. You have to be very strategic in what you're doing. You can't just throw the cards away basically the way he was playing.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think that's an improvement. Like, I think smarter play, I personally think, is better than just brash playing kind of thing, like, in general. So I like the changes to him actually, and they have balanced them pretty fairly, I think, with all his and ours.
Fair enough. Murray?
So obviously it was my Conchi build that you took to Nats.
Yep.
And then Emma played him with Mike Hardman's build, the Overposter stuff.
Yep.
So I got a chance to play with both of those prior to him being banned. And yeah, as Conor was saying, like, some games, man, if like your yard just gets full of characters, you just chuck attacks for the sake of it and burn all these abilities. Obviously the main issue that I always had was his response, triggering every time I done something.
Yeah.
Like, if you weren't pumping a stat for like 3 or more, then there was no point using that E, because the bonus will quickly fade. The most recent printing wise, I'm fine with him being twice per turn for characters.
Yep.
I'd have liked to have seen something a little bit different. Maybe like he can't remove a character that's already removed.
Yeah.
So he is truly like having to think more.
Yeah, that
But-
would be nice.
Twice per turn, man. You can still you're still in that deck. You're running 4 Spike 2s, because regardless of the version you're playing Spike 2.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have more Devorers for certain strategies. And the other side, you're going to have Dimitri 2s. You still have your Raidens.
Yep.
Jaskow's just going to be careful whatever ease they put on characters in the future.
Yeah.
His response once per enhanced though, I'm surprised it doesn't give -2. Or +2, like it's only once now. Like,
once, yeah.
I think I'd have been fine with it going -2 and +2. Once is still fine. Like, I'll forget to trigger it anyway. Like, my point will fire all these and I'll just never use it.
I was doing that anyway.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Obviously, I took your build to Nats, and yeah, like you said, you just throw attacks out. I actually love it. I love this print. It's made me think so much more. Probably might make me a better player. I will be playing Quan Chi again. I'll probably try and build my Nats build. see how it does. I played your most recent Overposter build. And you put an M3C as well.
We tried the M3Cs again.
On life.
Yeah, it was on life instead of death list.
Yeah.
Pure because it was a quick change.
But yeah, I absolutely love it. The response I'm no too fussed about. Like I say, is I forgot most of it anyway.
The thing that made Conchi busted, this man forgot, and still managed to top teams.
So the character thing doesn't bother me at all. I just have to play a lot smarter, which I really like. So yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely thumbs up for this guy.
Okay.
Where do we start? This is a tough one. I feel bad because this is a genuine tough one. I think for a lot of it as well, like before we even get into it, I think none of us on chat had any kind of real way of fixing them. I think there was a lot of things getting thrown out and stuff like that, but like
make both his abilities twice per turn.
Yeah.
I think that was the one that everybody kind of...
But I was starting to summarise to it, yeah.
Or even make that second ability once per turn.
Yeah. But for all the time it was banned, I don't think there was a unified agreement. But I think there was still wee things getting thrown out.
There was never a unified agreement because we had Hutton constantly telling us that Lucan was fair and balanced and didn't deserve to be banned. Like,
no, this is the tough one to fix it before. It's a tough one. I personally don't think it's been done right.
I think see my problem here with Liu Kang is I never seen him doing anything busted. Like in all the time that I played against him a few times before he was banned, so I never actually fully seen him doing anything busted. So it didn't really bother me.
I think that's because we only really had 2 Liu Kang players locally.
Yeah.
And one was Craig,
Hutton.
and then the other was Emma, who only really made the decision to go to Liu Kang like a month before match.
Yeah.
So we never really had to.
Aye.
Obviously,
it was never destroying the scene.
We've seen a lot of whining coming in from the States about Liu Kang doing these magical things that we just never really experienced, initially at least. But all it took was like Liu Kang would play a fatality, which clogged your pool 1. He'd first form his little foundation, clog your pool 1, fatality, clog your pool 1, respond yin and yang, clog it another 2. And so you're not blocking anymore, man.
Yep.
Thank God Shadow Inheritance. Put that out there, right? Liu Kang can clog me all he wants.
Aye, because they can do his foundations.
They don't come down as foundations, they count as non-attack cards.
Oh yeah,
so if Liu Kang clogs 4, you give -12 to a block mod.
Fair and balanced.
But yeah, we'll get to that. So Liu Kang did do some magical things. Like there was one of our premiere videos that will come up at some point, and it's me playing against Liu Kang in the finals. I'm playing Lord Raptor, 1-dot Lord Raptor, and I get turn-2'd twice in 2 games. Even with my sideboard and answers in, it's just you can't guarantee seeing answers.
Aye.
I mean, I get smashed. It's like probably the worst beating I take on camera, I think.
Okay.
Looking at him now, like I'm so happy that response changed. The response twice per turn now it's after you play a combo ability instead of it being after you play.
Yeah. A combo attack.
Like it's not going to cross off stuff like fatalities because no one's ever going to get to play the combo ability or fatality be able to. And then when it adds another layer of when you look at Liu Kang's big attack from the set, Windmill Punch. Windmill Punch has 2 combo abilities. So if you go like attack and then Windmill Punch, you get to trigger Liu Kang. You'll be able to trigger both of those. Liu Kang's response twice in that one attack, which kind of synergizes nicely with.
Yeah, that's actually.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that actually.
Second ability's balls though, man.
Aye.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Why does he need to commit? Why could it not be once per turn? Why could it not be twice per turn?
Yeah.
It's annoying Liu Kang digging for attacks his turn, digging for blocks your turn. That was bust, but now he's neutered, and I mean like.
Yeah, it's like.
Fair enough. Yeah. So we're not thinking this is a great job. Maybe there'll be some sort of errata, maybe not. I think it's
I don't see.
I think it's
need. Don't get me wrong. Liu Kang is a Mortal Kombat's main staple character. So definitely, if we don't see a second Mortal Kombat 10 set, well, no doubt we'll see a Mortal Kombat 11 set.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
And we will see another Liu Kang. There's no way we won't.
Yeah. Because what's the lowest tier? What's the lowest tier you can be in a?
D.
Is it D or something? Aye.
Bear in mind, these are like the tiers that are all based on like the American guys.
Aye. Yeah. It's just a nice place to like think whereabouts he's been from A+.
Oh, it's S.
Yeah. To
Oh.
being the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. It's a drastic change.
Obviously I built him up and I played with him quite a bit before we went into this kind of discussion. Play Takeda. If you're playing off fire, play Takeda. If you're playing off water, oh man, like severely consider your life choices. Obviously neurophatic is still going to be a thing in certain symbols, but you just can't go as far, man. I've had more success with Lily off Death playing yin and yangs, so that I can actually like pick up like everywhere's in card pool than what I've had with this new Liu Kang. And you go a step further, like, yin and yang is just going to find itself a new home in water builds for Zhanghua, because it's like, oh, what's that, you've attacked me, block with a yin and yang, grab my Windmill Punch.
Yeah.
Play my Windmill Punch for free. Deck is going to be spicy.
Let's look forward to that.
But yeah, I think he's dead.
Aye.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Unless Jasper Eternal ever becomes a thing and we can stack 1 dots and 2 dots. Then maybe the Liu Kang players will want to clog 4 cards a turn instead of 2. But
Yeah.
With them obviously going to a bit more of an eternal kind of push.
Well, maybe.
It definitely could happen.
So it's Conchi I'm scared of, man.
Aye, the
Conchi becoming
ones.
Conchi becoming Conchi is going to be... What's that? You chucked a novice? Was it novice?
Novice.
You chuck a novice and it's like, oh, Conchi becomes Conchi. Yoti. Right, it gets plus damage because you said pass. Conchi becomes Conchi. Like, pass.
No.
Aye.
No. Jeez, oh. This is not going to be fun.
It's only for Eternal though.
Aye.
Like, and let's be honest, there's a lot more bust things in Eternal formatting.
So yeah, that's our thoughts on the most recent printings.
Putting out there, sorry. Out of the 4 most recent printed characters, Conchi is the only one that is viable at our events.
Yeah.
I will not be surprised if Conchi picks up a Premier Store one or a PTQ one in the future, but everyone else is garbage fire. Or
Aye,
it's
just
just
not on the
not
competitive
worth it,
level.
Stay tuned for next month's podcast when I win the next Premier event. It's Quan Chi.
Aye. I've built the deck.
Probably. But yeah, that's our thoughts on most recent printings. Let's hear your guys' thoughts. Put them in the comments below. Yeah, let's move on to the Chaos Draft. Unfortunately, I was working, so I couldn't be a part of that.
That's because you're not dedicated to the cause.
Unfortunately, some of us need wages to live. Like,
we all need wages to live.
so yeah, unfortunately I can't be a part of that. But both you guys are, yeah?
Yep, I was at it, yep.
So yeah, let's...
So for the people that aren't in the know, we tried a Chaos Draft recently. So the concept of a Chaos Draft is we were going to draft drafting, you sit down 6 booster packs, etc. We were going to sit down with 1 booster pack from Battle for Power,
Yep.
Red Horizon Blood Omen, Street Fighter, Cowboy Bebop, Mortal Kombat 10, and Street Fighter vs Darkstalkers to be worth 6 packs. And we were going to have all characters from those sets legal in the event.
Yeah.
It was okay, well attended. We got like I think 7.
Yeah, it was something like 7, wasn't it?
Might have been 7, might have been 8. Oh no, I think it was 7 because it was a buy.
It was a buy. Yeah.
Which I'd have liked to have seen more of a turnout for it, but in all fairness, we were marketing this as a draft that we didn't even know if would be possible because
Aye, we
obviously
were, aye.
symbols is a massive thing when drafting this game. Yeah, like you ended up playing. Oh, yeah. On you go.
So, obviously with the new set coming out, Goro's getting retired. I was initially working the last Premier event, managed to get it off. But before that, I genuinely thought my last event was going to be the Chaos Draft. So I went Goro. It didn't go well. It definitely didn't see anything in any of the packs, off of these symbols. He was a bad pick for that type of draft. But then obviously, it then wasn't his retirement match, and I got a bit of redemption. But I still enjoyed the actual draft format. Though was amazing.
I think
It was interesting. I wish I'd picked a different character though. I had 2 lined up.
I wish you'd picked somebody from Street Fighter. Every other set had a character represented. I think down the list we've seen we had Zoe with the original print in Zoe, original print in Napalm Man,
Yep.
Sword Man,
Goro. Then there was
might have been a Jackie Briggs.
there was Jackie Briggs. Oh, who else was there? There was one other.
Jet.
Emma Jackie Jet
That's what it was.
for the updeep time. I'm actually sick of how many police connections I own. If you need any police connections anywhere in the world, just message me and I'll send you some police connections. And then someone else that I can't remember. I think. I don't know.
It had to be a Street Fighter Darkstalker.
A Street Fighter vs Darkstalker character.
Who was it again? Oh, that's annoying. I can't remember who it was.
Oh, Lord Raptor.
Oh, that's it.
Lord
That was
Raptor,
Chris.
Chris drafted
Yeah,
Lord
that's
Raptor.
what it was.
So we had a decent variety of characters.
Yeah.
Also you played Goro, I think.
Yeah.
I know round 2 you played Zoe. Who did you play round 1? Round 3 you played Swordman.
Round it was Zoe. Second one. Round 3 was Swordman. Who did I play the first one? Who did I beat? Because I won the first one.
Yeah.
I played. Who was Sam playing again?
I'm pretty sure it was Jackie Briggs.
That's who it was. Was it? I thought he was playing something else. I'm sure it was Sam I beat.
Melvin Gill.
Was it no Gill?
I have no
I
idea.
can't remember.
The list of characters that played in this event are on.
Alright,
we'll
we'll
find
find the
it.
screen so we actually remember.
Oh, honestly, guys. Right, so, right, Yeah, so you're drafting 6 packs, different sets.
Yeah.
Like, did you have strategies before you went in?
Yeah, kind of. Whatever rare I opened out my first pack was going to be my character that I was drafting.
So my draft strategy was whatever character I drafted first, I had to open MK first, and Goro was genuinely in that pick.
So how did it go? Did you all?
We had a conversation beforehand about whether we should open the same pack simultaneously and pass that pack, or if we should just random it.
And I said no.
We ended up just random it, so we had guys just like pulling random packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually started from the furthest back and worked my way forward. Because I knew I wanted to play something for Battle for Power.
Okay.
So.
Fair enough.
And I just shuffled whatever one was on top was what I was drafting off of.
So you see people around the table either rolling dice or pulling out a random number generator or picking off favourite set first.
Definitely sounds fun.
It was good laugh.
It was very interesting.
I'd be keen to do it again, maybe in a set or two's time.
Yep.
It's not something, obviously I'd rather draft a dedicated set than do this, but it was a nice kind of little...
It's a nice wee event.
It was a nice wee event, and it was nice to...
It's super casual.
Yeah, it was super casual, and we were celebrating that was us 1 year premiere.
Yep.
Oh, that was Max XP 1 year.
Yeah.
So we were celebrating that. Try to think, man. Napalm Man and Zoe made finals because obviously the two band characters would be OP in draft.
That was like my experience of playing original Print Zoe. Oh god, I get humped.
Yeah.
Game 2 I misplayed though. I was annoyed at Game 2. Game 2 left me raging. Because Game 2, the set was, I don't think you can do 24 damage off of like one attack, and I was like, I can definitely do it off of these two. I'd mapped it out perfectly, and then I read, was it Carry the Team?
Carrying the team.
Read it.
Carrying the legacy.
Aye, Carry the legacy. Read the response wrong. I thought it was an E bring it up and give +1 damage, it was a response. And I went, got him down to 23. I was raging. I was so raging, because he had no blocks. So it was just a pure clean sweep if I'd done it, but that was my bad.
I think we messed up the gameplay footage for that event as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was a bad day for recording because the gameplay footage got messed up, and we actually tried a hand camera to draft me record me as I drafted, but for some reason the video playback is just awful.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
you
dead
can't
laggy.
make cards out or anything.
Alright, okay.
So that's something we'll be trying again in the future if you are interested in seeing people's thought process, at least when they draft.
Yeah.
Like, I know it might help some of the newer guys that...
Definitely.
It would be actually really cool if we could get 6 cameras, have 6 people drafting, and stream it. No, but just stream it.
Okay.
Obviously without access to phones, but like...
Yeah, like...
around the table, phones go in a bucket, but like, that would be quite an interesting thing. Seeing how every single person at the table drafts.
Look forward to that in the future. We will make this happen.
Yeah, I'd like
what, 4 cameras?
About
3
4.
characters? 3 cameras?
Yeah. We're not far off.
We will make this
We'll
happen.
get there.
So yeah, who won?
I won the end up, man, with Napalm Man. It was nice fun casual draft until Adam opened a fatality.
Aye, the fatality got opened.
Back to 2 play sets.
So yeah, that was Chaos Draft. Pretty gutted I missed it. I'd love to have been there. I already had a strategy that I was going to be drafting Ryu because he's pretty balanced. that would have been it. I'm Ryu. So we'll see if that happens in the future. I may change up that strategy now that I've seen what other people have been up to.
I think what it was busted.
Yeah, that's normally how I go. I don't know.
Well, that's it, man. If something that is not fair and balanced, let's play that.
So, going to move on. Maybe take a 5-minute break. Okay, welcome back to part 2 of episode 2 of the UFScotland podcast. We're going to go on about our premiere event which we recently played in. So, all of us got a chance to play. Murray got a chance to play this time, wasn't judged due to an odd number.
Well, there was still 1 or 2 rules questions, but like, it was easy enough. We had John and stuff as well, so if there was any need for a secondary opinion, you could ask John, and then John would ask me. But yeah, it was quite cool. We got 11 players, and then obviously due to there being an odd number, instead of having one person sit out rounds and get that auto win, we thought we'd make them work for it, and I actually got a chance to play in the event.
Yay!
Yay!
So, going round the table, Connor, you played.
Travisborough. Actual retirement match though this time.
You say that, man, but you know there's another Premier event before SoCal, right?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've got the dates changed, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
This dude is like just constantly out of retirement. I don't own any of my breaks, I can't not play.
If you want one, I'll build you one.
What? Nah.
If you build my deck, you can't build me on.
So technically Goro has another retire. He's literally the Undertaker at this point, guys, right? He shows up for Mania, right? And then he doesn't get played for the rest of the month.
The Undertaker's win streak, man, is like 21 and 0, or 21 and 2 or something like that.
Listen, nobody cares about the numbers, right? Like, he's won a few.
Myself, I chose to take Anacaris because I wanted one last run at somebody like that I've never played and was going to die. Turns out you can get another event in.
Yeah. Same again, man. Like, obviously, you can get another event in, but can a mummy die?
Anyway,
There it is.
and you took.
I took Cassie Cage.
The shock.
No,
I get a lot of stick for this, and like a lot of stick for playing Cassie locally on occasions, right? My Cassie deck was totally took apart near enough instantly after Nats because people complained about me playing it. Then I had to rebuild it for you, and people complained about me testing with my changes. And then I put it back together to get some games in because everybody was moaning that Akuma's unbeatable, Akuma's the bee's knees, Akuma's too powerful, or this crap, and it's like, yeah, no offence to Emma, but like, her herself, like, after game 1 she's like, I don't like this matchup. And
Yeah.
so yeah, like, I took Cassie Cage to that Premier event. It's the first time I've played Cassie at an event that wasn't Nationals, and even then Nationals was my first time playing it at an event.
That was the first, yeah.
I've got to defend you as well. I
obviously.
hate when people moan that you play Cassie because my mentality is I cannot be the best unless I beat the best. And right now in our community, Cassie is the best.
Yeah.
Played by yourself. Like, I know this because I managed to win a Premier event with Cassie. So it's like the best deck out there in our meta. And that's, I was quite happy. We all made top cut.
Yeah, we did.
With Adam.
Yep.
He was playing Jada.
So the top cut was Cassie Cage, Anacaris, Goro, and Jedi. So I was actually quite surprised that Emma just didn't do as well as she normally does at events.
Yeah.
I think she had quite a few games go to time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was a minor issue. I know she played. I'm pretty sure she played Johnny Cage to time, and I think she played Ed 9 to time.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken with my round times.
And yet again, 2 in order.
Oh yeah, you two know in Swiss.
I think that lost because we were trying to work out like what we needed for wins and stuff when it got to that round because like I had my first game was like a draw,
Yeah.
and then that threw everything out of whack. I was like, you can definitely get to top 4 with draws, but like with so many players, it was like there is so many numbers involved in who wins their games.
Well, I know you sat down across me and instantly says, right, what ID?
Do you know what ID?
I'm disappointed in you, Colin.
So how did this first go?
So game 1 was against Jada. I played Adam game 1 and it was a draw. Annoyingly it was a draw. I won game 1 and then I wasn't playing to time, but like the game was genuinely quite a slow grind. Adam was trying to get his destructions in game 2. He was holding 2, I think, for the vast majority of that game though.
Yeah.
So his turns were really not doing much.
Yep.
And I wasn't getting a lot of damage through. I think I got him down to about 10 or something like that. And then the buzzer went off. I passed my turn, annoyingly, and the buzzer went off straight away. And I went, I should have timed that a bit better for like an extra second. And then Adam drew his hand and got to the momentum.
Okay.
I had no cards in hand at that point anyway,
Yeah.
so it was like one of those ones.
Yeah, fair enough.
To pull that one to a tie. Game 2 was against Chris. He was playing Chinook.
Yeah.
It was a good game for Chris though. It was a good eye opener to play someone with 40 health. We were talking a lot in game 2. After game 1 basically he rattled his health himself
Yep.
down to 13 to get his desperation. He was kind of playing a desperation kind of build with it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, cool, I'll just throw 2 throws. Like, it was like, it was just like, I think game 2 though, he played it a lot slower. And it was a lot slower paced. I was struggling for a lot of it. Just not being able to like, I don't typically cancel people's effects, but like,
Yeah.
damn, when you can't, it's like,
When you can't notice
it's,
it.
aye, you start to go, oh, I
Yes.
like some of my cards. But yeah, 2-0 Chris. But the second game was quite close.
It's good to hear that he's grown as a player. Obviously, that was Chris's second Premier.
Yeah.
He really got through in the deep end like his first one, because I think I just handed him a deck, got a Scorpion build, and went, go for it, mate. But it's good to hear the newer guys in the community are eager to learn.
Aye.
And
They're building
definitely.
up the skill as well.
Yeah, we're going to have a good few pretty decent players come down with us for Nats this year.
for
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. With a party bus that's getting assembled at this rate.
So yeah, I mean, we're building a good player base, which is always a positive.
Yeah.
So sorry,
That was it. Game 3 was against them and Akuma.
Yeah.
A 2 order. Game 1 was just I threw out so many throws, and then just too many high attacks. Game 2, I should have lost game 2.
Yeah.
She was building up, and all I was sitting with was Big Cyclone in my hand, and I went, I just need to block one of these. I can survive. First attack goes to 7 speed. I'm like, right, cool, that's unblockable. Put the 30 feet down, let's see how this goes. And then she played Fatality, and I went, it's so blockable. Even so, like, obviously, because like you can't play responses, but like the static text is what matters on Big Cyclone. Emma, I think, did know it as well though, but she couldn't remember if it was part of the response.
I think
she
thought
it was like one box.
response.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like Fatality comes in and I go, I've literally just saved myself royally. So like, play it as the block. She goes to hack the check, and I went, I passed by like 5. I was like, even hacking it made nothing.
Yeah, it made no difference on that.
And
one.
then the rest of the turn, she just wasn't going to get. I think it was like 34 something. Like, was it 34? Aye.
And
It was a stupid
a
little high
wild
number
number
still.
that she used
And
to
it was
get
like,
was
yeah, you can't build any damage. You just have to go off your attacks. Fair enough, they do 5, but I was like, I'm safe. And then at that point, Emma was on about 3 or 4 health anyway. So it was like it was literally one throw away anyway. And I had foundations to flip, had them in the bin, stuff like that. So it was one of those ones. The game 2 was just a niche win.
Obviously, like, you and Emma had one heated final that was played in this location, like the month before. But I kind of feel, and she'll kick my homage for saying this, I kind of feel the loss before the cup is actually been good for her. She's been a bit more determined, she's a bit more open to the idea of just getting casuals in the flat and learning how to play a bit better.
Yeah.
Not really learn how to play a bit better, but being more, like, wanting to study the cards, wanting to know exactly, like,
yeah.
the whole concept of, if you've seen X cards in your X different attacks in your opponent's discard pile, being able to kind of suss out, like, right, if I was that person, how many copies of each would I be playing?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's definitely keen to not make mistakes, like getting blocked by a Big Cyclone again.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's like just saying that. I mean, I would think I was paying a lot more attention this premier event to like cards in my opponent's bin, simply because of what my deck done. But yeah, like noting block zones that are in the bin and their attack zones. I started like realising, yeah, these are things that I need to look at now. So I know where she's coming from.
Yeah.
Game 4.
Again, I don't hate on Murray playing Cassie. Like, I'm not one of these people because I generally enjoy the tough matches. Same with the Akuma matchup. Like, that's a struggle match for me anyway. But I do enjoy. I always enjoy playing it. Like, figuring out how I'm going to eventually win. It's like stuff like that. So like, Cassie Cage though is a different ball game because I it's too fast. I think for Goro. If I don't get the setup, I think at least within our meta.
Yeah.
At least my deck and stuff like that, I think if I don't get a good setup, she gets away too fast. When she does 34 damage in turn 1 before she's played a foundation though, That's a bit of a flaw in how I survived.
She's only done 34 damage or 31 damage turn 1. Like, that was...
She did.
It wasn't turn 1, man. We have the video footage to show it's turn 2.
It was I turned 2 and I was down to 9 health. And I was
Yeah.
like, right, I've got no cards in my bin yet. I was like, it was one of those ones. It's a tough matchup. Game 2 though, I ended up winning though.
You did. We ended up playing the set.
Yeah.
Game one, you won fortunately. You felt, as quite a few people do, man, like Cassie's getting to go first. Pardon me, I'm butting away here. Cassie got to go first. Cassie's built like 5 foundations. You're getting to go and you're like, okay, I need to try and keep up. So I think you built 3.
Yeah, I built 3 and kept 1 block.
And kept 1 block.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, like the 1 card you kept wasn't even a block. I think it was it not a...
No, the first one was a...
Was it a block?
Yeah, the first one was a block.
Okay.
Because it forced me... What was that I had to play? It was like Cool and Focus or something I had to play first.
Oh yeah, you had to get a kill.
Because I had to get 1 out to start discarding.
But it was a case of like, I've built 5. I've got a decent, solid build turn. You've built 3, and I'm like, okay, you've got like 1 card in hand. There's no show cam prince in play yet.
Yeah.
I just need to hit you as hard as I can. And end result, you won 9. So committing my 3rd turn, man, the game was over.
Yeah. Aye.
You did smash me game 2.
Game 2 was Game 2 was like, cool, I'm going first, and I was able to play my 4 foundations. I was like, I can keep up.
Game 2,
Yeah.
you built 4. I think one of them was a show cam.
One was choking, yeah.
So going out in my first turn, I couldn't really do the build 3 or 4 and then chuck an attack.
Flashbacks.
So I just built normally, and it ended up being this endurance game that you whittled me down, man. Like I just couldn't get a foot in the game 2.
Aye, I was keeping enough blocks, swinging with 1 or 2 attacks, whittling them down. Yeah.
And then game 3 was...
Game 3 was just a repeat of Game 1 though.
Yeah, game 3 was
was drastic.
I think game 3 was actually almost a copy of game 1.
It really, it pretty much was, and when I was throwing my hand away for the mulligan, that was like the worst mulligan I've ever had in my life. So I throw like 2 attacks and 2 foundations, and I draw my next 4, and it was the exact same hand, and I was like, yeah, I know this game's going to go. It was one of those like, faith was completely shattered when I drew the same hand. I was like, how do you even shuffle that? Game 3 was like a pure 3-minute match. Like,
it was unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
But at least we both made the cut.
Because at the end of that loss, like I'm sitting going, depending on how people win, I was like, I think I'm in 5th again.
Yeah.
I was sitting pure door-faced for a wee bit. Because I genuinely was trying to do the math, and I thought on a loss, because I was then sitting with 2 wins, a loss and a draw, I was like, I only needed somebody to win. Like there was a couple of people who could have had the extra win in their last game, where I was like, I think that puts me down to 5th. And I was like, rubbish. Then you were reading out the numbers and you read 5th, and I went, oh! I was like, I'm there!
Well, I don't know if you want to come to me last or come to me second.
Well,
I don't know, what do you want?
We'll go with me then. Right, we've just heard about your game 4. So, I played Anacaris. Full.
Scum.
I wasn't very popular for playing the deck that I played. However, it wasn't my original vision. I was convinced to change things.
Oh yeah.
I was.
You say convinced, but
You saw the light.
so initially you were playing this Anacaris build that was going to use Anacaris to discard blue Kriegers, so that you could clear the card pool and then drop ace maneuvers for a lot of damage. I got a chance to. Well, I actually assembled the deck for him because I had access to all the parts basically.
Pretty much.
Made some minor tweaks. And I got a chance to play with the deck and I realised that there was actually no point in building it up to this Krieger, Anacaris, Ace Maneuver combo when you could just play Anacaris Fatality. Because you were playing Fatalities in the deck anyway.
Yeah, it was
another card that was leaving the card pool. And I realised that I was picking up wins more from that than what I was bombing with Ace Maneuver. So I kind of twisted drama a bit to play Ace Maneuver. Not Ace Maneuver, I twisted drama a bit to play just here. Be a deck and play.
Just play
the guy. Yeah.
So I mean, like I still wanted the Kriegers in there though. This was kind of my brainchild. Like, yeah, I was like, I can throw these robots away.
Well, I think Blue Krieger became Yellow Krieger because it added to the move out.
Yeah. And so I played yellow and green. Green giving you life.
Yeah, green helped you stay alive.
And yellow remove a card and discard pile. So yeah, my tactic kind of going in is win game one. Because it takes so long for this deck to set up, it's a case of win game one, find out time in the round and stall it out.
Cheers. Announce that your intention was to stall it out with a judge sitting beside you.
I never have, but I didn't. I played the game. Like I always played the game.
You always played within the 30-second regulation. Sat there with a stopwatch to make sure every 30 seconds you were making a decision. Way to make me seem like a bad judge.
It's not. I didn't mean like stall out. It's like defend. Like, I don't need to win game two. If I win game one, I don't need to win it. I can defend.
So I've played in video game tournaments where I spend like the round time or jump away from my opponent because I know I'll win on time.
Right. And my sideboard was Spike 2 with 4 ace manoeuvre and 3 M3C. So if I don't win game one, I side to Spike 2 and try and smash them. I mean, it wasn't a very great tactic, but it was something. So game one, I played against Hutton. And I don't think that I was prepared, like going in to this tournament, I don't think I was prepared to the amount of attacks that people are just going to keep throwing at me. And they just keep coming. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, block that one. Yeah, I'll block that. I'm starting to run out of cards. I block. Oh no, I do not have that block zone. I need to take a hat. And Craig was doing that. I mean, he was coming in 6-7 attacks for turns.
I believe he was playing Vicious off the all, so he was using the Gill attack lineup, which would have punished you anyway for being at deadlock, man.
Yep, 100%. Because I was going to deadlock, but I managed to win game one. Once I started getting rid of his attacks, there was nothing he could do. And by this time, I think game one took 45 minutes. So by the time he sided, I didn't bother siding. We started playing, I think we got 2 turns in and that was time. Game 2 was against... was it against Adam? Yeah, game 2 was Adam.
Okay.
Against Jada. Now Jada is somebody that I was actually really scared of because I don't know how to play around it. I'm not the best at playing around it, should I say. And he smashed me. Like, it just came in.
He did say that like he just kind of one or two melting and then just hit you.
Yep, that was it. It wasn't bothered about his destruction. It just hit me. I kind of started. This is where I kind of started going right. He's throwing high attacks, and his destructions are lows. That's his only low.
Yeah.
That's his only low attacks, and this is where I started to take notice of what I should be keeping. This is where I'm starting to evolve as a player. But I think I didn't really have the time. Game 2, I think game 1 took about 35 minutes. So I did a try by side to Spike 2. He wasn't expecting it. And I tried to come in and I failed an M3C because he debuilt me too much. So which is fair enough. Like I tried to throw the M3C because it would have scared him.
Yeah.
And maybe would have made him play a bit differently. But because I failed, he was able to win game 2 pretty easily. Game 3 was Steve with Katana. It was a pretty uneventful game. No, I didn't really. I just kind of played what I had to play.
Yeah.
And milled them out. I think Steve thought it was a pretty good game. I wasn't threatened at any point. And yeah, I think that game took about another 50 minutes, game 1, and then he took forever siding. So he could have probably came back in and tried to win game 2, but yeah, uneventful.
Okay.
And it's not very often I say that about games, but the fact that I was able to just put my cards out and go through the motions, I think I just got my pieces out really early.
The pieces came out early, then you just like,
I just had to go through the motions. And game 4 was Sam and Gil. Again, it was a case of, I think I got my pieces out early. That game took about 40 minutes. I was keeping a note on round timers every time game 1 finished. I think it was actually 35. So I think I've managed to get my pieces out, and I don't think Sam's very happy at this point. So I say, well, do you know what, we'll have a bit of fun. Like, I sided to Spike. I wasn't doing it to be a dick, as people thought, like... I just thought, do you know what, I'll try and make the game a bit more fun, I'll try and play the game.
At the end of the day, man, like, it might be a premiere and it might be the closest thing we currently get to competition until like, the UK Cup makes it stop to Glasgow or Nationals. It might be our closest stage to being like proper competitive, but at the same time you don't want people to walk away like, that was a boring ass stage.
Not at all. That's not why I play. And like people hated me for playing this deck. Like,
I'm glad you got a chance to feel what it's like, man. People actually.
But you know what? I'll play it again. I don't care. I got to the finals with this thing. It was. I thought, do you know what? We got. I mean, we had a bit of back and forth in game 2. I think he took me pretty low before the timer.
Okay.
He probably could have won, which maybe they would have stopped me getting in the cup.
Might have done, man, actually.
But do you know what? It was fun. It was, at least we ended up with smiles on our faces. Like,
at the end of it, you enjoyed yourself.
I enjoyed myself anyway. I was winning.
Okay. Always the modest.
Not at all. I'm not modest. That was my Swiss. What about yourself? Game 1?
So game 1 I played against Steve with his Katana deck. In game 1 against Steve I made some really, really bad misplays, man. Like stupid stuff that basically just through absence of playing Cassie, I was forgetting simple triggers like season guide for starters. I had a sense of morals actually built in play and had a season guide in my card pool. And with this season guide response, each time an attack's played, I get to see top card of my deck. Yeah. And if it's a free check or, it is a free check or higher, because I don't play anything from Lone Cassie, I can use Sense Morals to burn it. I repeatedly forgot this. If it wasn't for Steve being such a fucking gent and saying to me going into game 2, like, you keep missing this trigger, then I probably would have continued missing it for most of the day. Yeah. But that trigger did genuinely cost me game 1. Whereas I repeatedly tried to go through my attack string. Katana had been tapped at this point due to the secret history. I'm trying to go for my attack string and I keep hitting freeze, but I've had this season guide sitting in place at like the very start, and I'm like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I feel you, because when I was playing Cassie, like, maybe it's because I was inexperienced with the deck, but
you forget it, man.
You do. You throw it up because it doesn't count to progressive. You still forget what it actually does.
It goes there for a reason. Yeah.
It's the same with kind of the same with carrying the legs, man. Like I'm awful for forgetting that +1 damage. So we go to game 2. Obviously, my Cassie deck's purely toolbox, man. A lot of one-offs game 1. Game 2, it's a little bit more tech to deal with the matchup. Kind of comfortably win game 2, and then game 3 is going at a decent pace, and I'm like, okay, I know that we must be getting close to round time, but maybe I've got like some time just to drop some foundations that I play, then pass. So I play 2 foundations, round timer gets called. And I mean, these are just 2 generic foundations I wanted to play so that I had them for my next turn. Okay, I guess I need to just kind of go for it, and
play the turn.
So I had last turn of the game, I tried to go as deep as I could to see if I could kill him. I used Cassie Cage's E, burn a foundation up, reveal top 3 cards of my deck, and it's all attacks. I'm like, okay, like, I know I'm playing into bad checks here, and I'm like, I just need to see. I think in total in that last attack string, I checked 5 attacks. And Steve himself kind of went, yeah mate, it was a close game, but
yeah.
So me and Steve finished in a draw. Game 2, I can't remember who I played. Who was actually at the event? Oh, game 2 I played against Eric. One of the Edinburgh guys / Livingston guys who was playing Eva, and oh my god, Eva Kurobashi kick is the scariest thing out there, man. Like, screw Goro, screw missile launcher, ignore all that, man. If you've never played against Eva Kurobashi kick, wow.
See, I'm still to see it. I missed.
Yeah,
I was actually hoping to play him because it was a character I've not played against at least.
This is my second time playing against Eric. I don't know how new he is to the game, but he handled the deck relatively well. Tom 1 build, Tom 2, he's coming in at you, man, and like, I wasn't really ready for it game 1. I got fortunate game 1 that he actually failed a control check to end his turn. Otherwise I was dead.
Oh damn. Okay.
In game 2 I got a bit more fortunate and I got to hit him pretty hard, and then I still had stuff left for defence. But yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at Eva Kurobashi kick myself. Like, it was kind of cool to see. Like, it's one of these jokes, one of these decks that we'll joke about and we'll talk about. Oh, you can do this because you're removing like all these things.
Yep.
Like, I know me and you have talked about like play Eva with Skull and like all the character cards and Black Magic Hex costs and like. But wow, it worked. It worked for him, and he seemed to be enjoying it, man. Like, it was a very close game. Game 3. That's what I struggled. Oh, game 3 I played against DK, who was playing Johnny Cage.
Yep.
This was actually a bit of a dreaded game for me. Me and DK we played a game prior to going down to Nationals, where it was Cassie Cage versus Johnny Cage, that actually transcended 2 days, because the game store was closing, so we basically just left everything in play and then came back the next day and finished it. So we knew that like this was a game that was probably going to time. Turn 1, traditional, just kind of build some crap. Turn 2, build some more crap with Cassie, swing and attack. Going into turn 3, and I realised that one of the foundations I've actually built was a Novitiate. Novitiate? I hate that card, man. I hate being able to pronounce it. But I've built a Novitiate. And I'm like, yeah, this says he can't damage reducts. And I'm like, okay, boom, pop this, no life gain, no damage reducts. He can't use his stupid poolside dates, he can't use Johnny Cage's ability, and I just kind of smash him there. Game 2 went to time, man, because it was just a long game.
Yep.
There was a small moment at the end where I was in the middle of an attack string, and I'm sending it in. And DK's not really played much since Nationals. Like, he makes the odd appearance, but due to him losing his job and stuff, he's not really been about. But I've sent this attack in, I've said, pass to his hands, he's had nothing to trigger. I'm like, okay man, like, we'll send it. And he goes to pop, was it Grandmaster Lewin Quay, or...
Oh right,
the one that's...
The one where he's sitting, drops
the one
damage.
that drops the damage, and I'm like, man, that's actually an enhance. I know it reads like a response, which you'd think it was a response if you just read the ability, but it's an enhance. I'm like, man, you passed your enhance window, and I'm like, look, I'm not going to be a dick. Do you want to go back to that stage? Because I was fully aware it was there. Like, I was expecting it to be used. And as I say to him, like, do you want to go back to that point where you can use the enhance? And he goes, oh yes please, enhance. The buzzer goes, and that's time on the round. I'm like, oh man, like, that was unfortunate, because either I killed you with this attack, or you're timing out here anyway, and it was going to go to like a 1-1, 1 draw. So that was my game 3. And then game 4 was the aforementioned Goro game, man, which I played against yourself.
Yeah.
So going into Top Cut, I finished King of Swiss.
Yep. Yeah, because we were playing for King of Swiss.
We were playing for
again,
King of Swiss.
When I worked at it. Which was quite nice that I was like going for almost King of Swiss again.
Yeah.
Which was quite nice. From such a
Definitely.
disastrous last year to like potentially King of Swiss it twice in a row was quite nice actually.
So
even off a dodgy record.
Yeah. So we went into Top Cuts. This was our first event with the newly implemented
with the
Gaskell rule about the high seed gets choice.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
No, it wasn't. It's not the first one. I did it in the last one.
Did you?
Yeah, because I got to remember that King of Swiss.
Oh, you
I did
King
it
of Swiss, so you got
against
choice against them.
Yeah.
What I mean then.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
So we went into this event, and I was finished, and my seeding was first. I believe Scott was second.
Yep.
Adam was third.
Yep.
Connor was fourth. So we ended up having like basically an instant rematch.
Yeah.
No, I think Adam was second.
Was it?
Yeah.
Adam was second.
Yeah, because he got to go first.
Okay. Just what you saying, you forgot about it.
Aye. No, he got to go first. That was.
Okay,
That's
so
why
I
we
mean,
did it.
yeah. So it was myself, then Adam, then Scott, then Colin. So with one playing fourth, two playing third, second playing third.
Yeah.
Me and Connor got an instant rematch, which, man,
I was
words
already
can't
fatigued.
yeah.
Like I was buggered getting into that match.
I don't know about yourself being fatigued, man, but if we thought your deck screwed you in games 1 and 3 against me prior to this, like, I think in total between these two games you got to build, what, 4 foundations? If you're lucky, man, between...
the video isn't going to get put up because it's maybe 10 minutes tops.
Yeah, there's actually
there is no point putting it up.
game.
There's no footage that you would be able to be like, oh, I could have done that different. You know, but that's like
Unless
it
you
just
want to see a man check a 2, have to tap goal, and then try to play another foundation and check another 2. Like, there's no point watching this footage. It's
it was disastrous. The only thing I did work out though that gave me a wee bit of joy in the match was, regardless if I lost, I knew I was third. Was like the only saving grace to that match, because my strength of standing was disgustingly high.
Third would have came to
whoever won it of us anyway.
No, third would have been based on...
we worked it on the
In all
strength of
fairness, right,
schedules.
third and fourth is basically the same level.
Yeah,
But
I was third.
strictly speaking, third would be based on... It's a separate bracket. You don't calculate past strength of schedule.
Oh, I do not.
No,
oh,
so
right,
like if I'd lost, you'd been before.
right, okay.
I'm pretty sure, man. Don't quote me.
Aye.
It's on this now, so you will quote me, but...
Aye. I'll do brackets, text and everything.
No, fair enough.
But that was a disastrous. Like, yeah, cool. I was already at the point of basically greeting, watching my day. I just was like, day at all. I was like, it was one of those ones. That was like,
soul destroyed.
Game 1 was disastrous. I'm pretty sure you had to mulligan game 2. There was no point in sideboarding. In fact, I don't even know what I would sideboard really against you, other than Way of a True Warrior to take some true off. Way of a True Warrior, rhythmic fighting styles, etc. But
yeah, you only sideboarded Liver
in the previous
round, yeah. But it was...
My heart went out for you, man, because I've been there with your deck just craps itself and you can't do it.
Aye.
Yep.
It was one of those ones where it's still a tough matchup regardless. It's like when that happens, shit, it's like it's a complete throwaway at that point.
So yeah, on my semis I was up against Adams Jada, second time in the day, and he's already absolutely destroyed me. And I'm already going in kind of defeated, and so did Adam win game 1?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I repeat your original round.
Yeah, that's
Adam
right.
smashed you game 1.
Adam smashed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's absolutely smashed me. And
To give you the rough time frame, me and Connor's entire set was finished by the time their game 1 finished. So me and Connor got a chance to watch the rest of your game.
oh yeah.
Aye, we got it actually watch.
But then, like, I think it was just a case of, well, I didn't have the side to spike, and my sideboard kind of got threw away. Don't need that. I'm playing this.
Yeah.
And it's a case of I just had to play it really slowly, and to think about every action that I was taking, and taking my time basically. And that's I started, like, he threw out 2 distraction destructions at me at one point. I had low blocks because I was keeping low blocks, and I got rid of them. I got rid of these distraction destructions pretty early, I think, so I wasn't bothered about that. So I knew I didn't need low blocks at one point. So that was cards that I could pitch.
I remember seeing the moment where I think there was one distraction destruction locked in momentum, like you didn't really have any spindles.
Yeah, that's right.
The way of getting it out, yeah.
And then on top of that, you played a fatality and you hit 3 distraction destruction from the bin, and it's that weight off your shoulder of, hey man, you need to beat me now. You can't. Alt-win condition. You.
Yep. Definitely, and it like opens up things that I can do, because like I was like, well, I don't need low blocks anymore. That's it. So these cards can be pitched for me to draw other cards. And yeah, I managed to get through game 2, but like. It just brought me back to the finals when I played them, the last Premier that I won.
Yeah, the one you were chatting or something.
Yeah, and it's just that same mentality, and I'm like, man, I need to win this. Like, he cannot beat me. And yeah, game 3, I managed to, the same kind of thing happened. I managed to get rid of the destructions, and yeah, mill it.
I remember watching, I wasn't really paying attention game 2, but for game 3, like, he was getting more and more frustrated as he was drawing hands, and there was like 2 or 3 attacks, and he's handled, there might be like 1 or 2, and then next turn, he's building foundations, playing stuff out, he draws his next hand, and it's like 2 or 3 attacks, and it's like, he'll throw these 2 or 3 attacks then and there. It's like, man, wait the extra turn.
I just heard them.
Play the pass-go game, like, just, if you had 6 attacks in hand, all of them, like, base started, like, 4-high-4, 5-high-4, 5-high-5, whatever.
Yeah.
If you just played the long game, but I can see where playing against something like that in Carris Mill, you feel as though you're on this clock of, I'm going to deck out, oh my god, I need to play fast, I need to. So I think he did defeat himself a bit in the end in game 3.
In game 3 as well, I started counting. I started, because I was like, he's playing 20 attacks, I'm sure it was 20.
Yeah.
So I started counting. I was like, you've got 5 left. You've probably got 2 in hand. How many's left in your deck? So I was kind of playing around it.
Yeah.
And that's something I've never really had to do before. So it helped me evolve.
No, it was good seeing you playing, like, obviously you took Quan Chi to Nationals. Prior to Quan Chi, you were playing a lot of Scorpion, you were playing a lot of Felicia.
Yep.
These are really, especially that Quan Chi build, man, it was relatively aggressive decks.
Yep.
It was nice seeing you out your comfort zone, having to play something a bit more control orientated in this game, like very grindy, I'm going to win by attrition.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got there in the end, made it to finals.
Yeah, man.
Got to play Murray.
Yeah.
But this is the game that I wanted. Like, this is what I wanted, because like I said earlier on, you cannot be the best if you can't beat the best. And Murray is considered the best in the community at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not going to put Mon Horn, man, but like,
I will.
Gives me a region semi. Like,
right, I would say it. You're the best in the communities, and yeah, so this is the game I wanted. But I know I'm defeated. I went into the game defeated. Which puts me on the back foot.
Yeah.
But then when you go first and you play 5 and then hit me for what? And I'm just sitting there like.
I'm sitting watching it on camera as well. It's like, oh.
Yeah. So being the higher seed, I got choice. I chose to go first against Scott. I drew him opening hand. At this point, there's a couple of people watching. Connor's watching on the PC monitor that's recording the game. There's a few people like Chris and Emma are sitting beside us. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself, and I'm like, this hand's okay. I don't really want to mulligan because I'm Karis. I don't want to give him my head start. And I don't know, man. Something just kind of went, fuck it. Like, I'm faster than him. I'm not worried. So that hand get pitched, and I think I drew into a hand of like 3 foundations that ain't no progressive.
Yep.
A bloody glow kick and something else, man. That like was 3 foundations that ain't no progressive. A glow kick and I think 2-1 drop foundations. Might have been a Feifei and a Fallen Master. And I'm like, okay, like 3 foundations. Build my 3 that ain't no progressive. Chuck the glow kick. Because if it fails, it fails. I'm still building a 3. It passed. Reveal top card of my deck. My top card of deck's like a Nutcracker and a Kimbo. I'm like, glow kick, go add it to hand. Play 2 more foundations. I hit you, it comes in 10 speed for 5.
Yeah.
And I play 2 more foundations and I'm like, right, pass. And that's basically how the games went, man. Like,
pretty much, because it was at that point and I was just like, what did he?
You didn't see Survivalist quick enough. I don't think you've seen Survivalist in the game,
I didn't.
man. I think game 2 was won by Shadow and Hounds.
Yep.
Just screwing with block mods.
I mean, game 2 was a better game.
Game 2 was a better game.
Well, it still ended pretty quickly. I'd like to go back and watch it actually, when we get a chance. But I feel it was a better game because I did manage to get something on the board.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't ready, like I said, I wasn't ready for it all day. You just keep coming in. Like Cassie does that anyway, I suppose. But at one point, I'm just like, just stop now. Just stop. And then it was
going slow it down.
Here comes another one. There's a not over yet, and there's another attack. I was like.
I think it was game 2 that literally went like not over yet into Cuss Black making my next thing 3, and it's like, yeah, at what point is it what point can I go again?
Aye, can I get a shot, please?
And one of the other ones, I think, end up with 4 in card pool, play a Kimbo, draw 4, then play, build something else, play a Kimbo again, man, draw 5, and it's finishing turns with more cards in hand than what you started.
Aye.
Don't get me wrong, right, I kind of feel as though throughout the tournament I'd have learnt if there was a deck like yours there. I think there was a bit of an advantage, so obviously I built it.
Yep.
Which is always going to be something that plays into games. Like, you've seen it happen when we got a couple of casual games in where you're playing Conchi.
Well, watching that was so good. When you just deconstructed his deck list, wrote it in, and I go, that's your 5 cards in hand.
So basically, Scott was getting a chance to play with the Conchi deck that I built, and I was coming in from my attack turn, and I kind of paused, noticed I didn't have many cards left in deck. He was holding 5, and I went through the discard pile and deconstructed the deck list and went, right, this is what you have.
You one card out.
I was 1 card out. He checked the attack that I thought he was holding.
Yep. Aye, that's scary. When somebody can do that to you, that's pretty scary.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it off paper or doing it off like pulling out my phone or anything, man. It's done through kind of committed to memory. So
Yeah.
I don't feel as though it's a complete disadvantage or a complete cheat, but it's like, yeah, I've got this knowledge, man.
Yeah.
At the end of game 1, or game 2, you should have this knowledge of your opponent's deck.
Aye, because we were saying that when you were playing Adam at the end of the game, we were like, you should have had a notepad and you should have wrote that deck down.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe I should have. What I say is, like, I knew he only had the 4 low attacks.
yeah.
The rest most of his attacks are high, and then I've got a couple of mids. I've got enough mid blocks in the deck that I don't really need to worry about that kind of aspect. I just keep my highs. But I mean, all in all, absolutely fantastic event. I will win against you one of these days. It will happen. It will be the day that I build my own deck.
I just remember Felicia rotates soon.
6 months.
Aye, a long
6
time.
months for Soul Cal.
Long time, man.
Give or take.
She'll get some new toys.
No, it was a good event. I'm overly pleased, man, with the turnout for the event. There's potential some guys coming up for down south, but couldn't make it last minute. Hopefully we'll see them at the next one. It's nice constantly hitting double digits, man, for meals.
Yeah.
It's nice being able to play, but at the same time I don't mind if I do need to take that step back and just judge things. There was a couple of rules questions that left me darting about the place to things.
I suppose.
But yeah, like, game against you in the finals, it was nice. It was kind of nice to sit down to this person that's like, oh, this is the match I wanted, this is what I wanted it to be, and then see their face turn upside down like after you played your first hand of attack or first hand of foundations. But
I'll get them.
yeah, all in all, it was actually really nice to play Cassie Cage again, like, especially at a competitive level. It's all good saying, oh, play casuals and get practice games in, but no one's trying as hard as they will.
No.
Well, that's something at stake.
That's the thing, yeah.
And also it really helps that this mat is absolutely gorgeous. Added to a lovely display alongside Emma's previous victories. So,
Just one off, having the top row.
well, we do have the blanket mat hidden in there somewhere, but it doesn't say premium.
Actually they follow it.
Yeah.
I wish it did actually.
So yeah, that was the premiere event. Before we finish up, we're just going to go through a couple of wee things. So, what we're looking forward to in Soul Calibur. What are you looking forward to? Like,
I feel as if that all I ever say is Nightmare at this rate. But I will also say, actually, it's the only deck I've now constructed from the set.
Okay.
I had hit a pure, couldn't commit to building decks at all. I was struggling.
It's difficult this close to a new set release,
yeah.
man.
So I did over the weekend finally get a deck constructed. I kind of like it. It's still private because I don't want to be judged. Fair
enough.
Nightmare is the one I'm looking for, followed really closely by Siegfried.
Siegfried.
I've just not got round to building a deck for him yet. But I think between the two of them, I don't know, I actually might jump to Siegfried first.
Okay.
Just the way it's looking, for me at least.
What symbols your Nightmare deck offer?
Oh god, what did I build him up?
Fire.
No, it wasn't even fire, no, it was...
Oh, why are you not playing Missile Launcher?
No, because I was playing the other way around, mind. I was playing the mill out version, like the proper mill version.
Oh, okay.
I just can't remember the symbol now.
Chaos.
Yeah. Oh, right, it's Chaos.
Chaos or Evil, so you can
It's the
play
one for
psychedelic
Surveyor.
dimensions.
It's the one that's got Surveyor in it.
Chaos.
It's Chaos in, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you yourself, Murray?
Obviously I'm looking forward to Yoshimitsu, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to try many different things. I know UFSU recently done a video talking about like assets being a bit win more, and there's no point playing them if your deck can't already win the game and etc. All that crap, man. But hey, I want to try 5 weapon Yoshi, well 4 weapon and a bit of armour,
Yeah.
and just see how it goes. Like I'll have some fun with it. I don't know if it's going to be something I'll ever consider taking to nationals next time or where I'll be with it, but it's going to be good fun.
Yeah.
Between after that, man, it's like Ivy is probably the next one that's really. I'm fascinated with Ivy's Ultra at the moment and the potential of hey, I can draw 3 cards, 2 of which I've chosen.
Okay.
So might try and find space for it in Cassie Cage.
Fair enough.
Look forward to that.
That'll be a self-score.
For myself, it's Misery. It was my blind pick. Gonna say Soul Calibur's finally a license that I'm fully invested in. Because I played the games and stuff. Other games I've never really had an interest in. So I love all the characters. Let's be honest.
So you're going with Mitsurugi because there's no Cervantes.
Exactly. Well, there isn't a Cervantes. Yeah.
No Cervantes, no Songmina. The 2 characters you wanted.
We'll get them. They'll come.
Yeah.
But Mr. Iggy, yeah, he's been there for a while. I'm going to build him off Void to begin with. Play some Sub-Zero stuff in there. Basically, this will be the deck that I'm going to try and do something with myself. And yeah, I'll play it.
I look forward to seeing it, man.
Aye, I'm sure. Last place. Apart from that, Taki would be another one, but Taki's competitively taken at the moment. A lot of people want to play.
Yeah.
I was going to say the deck I built with Nightmare actually has him in the sideboard.
No.
Because what I ended up discovering actually was when I was building it, it's so many hard attacks that are in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it's that as well. Like if you ever, like I've started doing that myself, where I'm putting sideboard characters index just on the whole diversity ruling. Like obviously more for like nationals and stuff like that level, not really like premier events as such. Like, but getting into that mindset of sometimes you have to switch the character. Sometimes depending on what you end up showing up, because you don't know what people are going to show up with.
Right, like this is what I was. Like, you're saying that, right? But I thought I was going to go through that with Scorpion at Nats last year. It turned out there wasn't that many Scorpions.
At the end of the day, it's like fair dues. Liu Kang and Quan Chi were popular at nationals.
There wasn't many Quan Chis.
Yeah, there was only 2, 3.
Maybe 3.
No, I think it was 4, was it not?
No, I don't think it
Was
was
it not 4?
I don't know, man.
I thought it was 4.
Like, you need to bear in mind that as much as diversity is a thing, and like we might see these posts coming in for the States about people moaning about diversity. Diversity is still like there's 160-ish characters, man.
Yeah, man.
Playable. Like it's a massive roster. It's quite frankly, see if like actual video games like Tekken, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, etc. had 160 playable characters, I would expect them to include diversity in their competitions.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I don't think diversity is something I'd be worried about. Like,
Well, not worried, but like something to like obviously not trip over
okay.
as such. No, that way.
Yeah.
What
Diversity dodge.
Aye, because I think everybody hates if they get. I think a lot of people if they get hit with diversity, it's a right killer sometimes. I think.
It is, man. It's kind of like you will
I
get
know the wee guy that got diversified as Goro at nationals was raging.
Emma got diversified as Liu Kang.
Yeah.
But it's not as though you don't get compensated for it, and it's kind of.
So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Soul Calibur match. I'm really hyped actually. I can't wait to the end of the month. Like,
It's close, man.
aye, it is
So
close.
close.
It's so close.
So yeah. Also going to go a bit about what we've been doing that's not UFS. I don't know about yourself. Have you been doing anything that's not UFS?
It's been a lot of UFS.
Fair enough.
Just video games for a while.
So what video games you've been playing, man?
So Soul Calibur 6, checking the heck on it because
Yes!
I am. It's one of those games that I'm trying to get better at playing it. When I'm playing online, I'm noticing like I'm messing up a lot of different attack sequences and stuff. So I'm like practicing that, and then I just got Civ 6. That was the
Okay.
It was like 75% off, and I went, cool, already hating it. I lost his Roman like 2 turns.
Man.
Some barbarian took my settler, and I'm like, oh you bastard.
We had a games night up here.
Yeah, we were meant to be recording, and then we ended up with like one too many people, I think.
Were we recording?
Initially we were meant to be recording last Wednesday, and then...
Oh, I was just coming up to celebrate my last day as 29.
So Scott's recently turned 30. He's closer to the grave than what I am. Rub it in.
No, don't.
Yeah, we end up... I thought we were meant to be recording. Ignore me. We end up having a board games night, purely because it's a couple of... Underneath all of this, man, is like a collection of board games, believe it or not. And they don't see the light of day off now. So we decided to have a dedicated night for it.
Yep.
We played a couple of things like Blood Rage, the Eric Lang Viking Apocalypse based area control / points management / upgrading and drafting. If you've not played Blood Rage, amazing game, can't rate it high enough. We played a bunch of a bit of Arcadia Quest as well,
Yep.
which is also an Eric Lang game. You'll quickly learn that I've got a passion for Eric Lang games. Chibi style dungeon exploring, well it's not really dungeon exploring, Chibi style quest completing semi, it's not even cooperative, it's like player versus environment game.
Yeah.
Chuck dice, laugh at each other, like kill each other. Nice simple things you can do with having a drink. And then we play, and then to start off the night we actually played another game called Millennium Blades. If you haven't tried Millennium Blades and you're watching this video because you play UFS and you're quite invested in trading card games, go and give Millennium Blades, the board game, a try.
Yes.
Millennium Blades is the board game about being a trading card game player where you need to buy packs from the store, trade cards with other players, acquire friendship points, manage your money, and assemble collections to be traded off, all in a real-time window before playing in a regional event. After that, you basically repeat the process and then play in a national event, and then repeat the process and play in the World Championships. The amount of cards that are in this game is overwhelming. The whole concept seems a bit overwhelming, a bit daunting when you first look at it, but wow, is it worth it, man. I can't rate this game high enough. It was Scott's first time playing it with us.
Yep. Do you know, I was super excited actually. Like I've been wanting to play this for a long time. Like, I keep saying to Murray, like, can we play Millennium Blades? Can we play it, please? And we've just not really had the players up to play it, I think.
Yeah.
Because you do need kind of a bigger group.
You need like 3 to 5 players
Yeah.
to do it, man. It's a bit difficult because there is other games that, like, especially stuff like Blood Rage is amazing at 4, so you'd want to play Blood Rage.
Yeah.
AVP is the ideal game for 3 players. So.
But yeah, I like that. This is it. Like, it's a life simulator. I'm a card game player. I want to play a card game where I'm a card game player that plays a card game.
Scott fell into a bit of fanboyism.
Yeah.
His Millennium Blades deck. I don't know if you know, but Millennium Blades is made by Level 99 Games, the same people that make World of Indines. And there's a little bit of crossover in this game between Jasko Games and Level 99.
Yep.
As one of the card sets that you can get a hold of as the Red Horizon characters. So Scott basically built a deck of mono Red Horizon.
It does not work.
It was a good laugh, man. And
Yeah, like, I mean, I traded for some and I was like bargaining with other players and I was like, no, because you can only, because it was a promo, so
Yeah,
I could only buy one. And then so I was like, right, buy me another one, buy me a Red Horizon and trade me it and I'll give you friendship points. Absolutely brilliant, like, even though I did terrible.
Yeah.
I got to play. I just Red Horizon. I won't ever do that again. Like, but I got to do it the first time just to see what would happen. And basically, I just couldn't check a 5 up.
That was basically it. Yeah, you had to check a 5 up, and like it just never happened.
So yeah, I mean, I also first time playing it. I can't wait for the next one.
Well, you never know, mate. I uploaded a small live video to Facebook
Yep.
about basically showing the game in action.
Yep.
Maybe it'll be something we'll look at and look at into the future of recording maybe 1 or 2 board game sessions
Yeah, definitely.
and sticking those up with it.
Then the Blood Rage, I played it a few times. Another fantastic game. One of the other players kind of got a bit annoyed because he's never played it and he wasn't expecting some things to be seen. And
Yeah.
but I think that happens with any board game that you've never played and other people have played.
Yeah, you always want to get caught out by 1 or 2 things, and like, as much as you can explain the rules, you can't necessarily go through every single card and go, this is exactly X, Y, Z.
Yeah, it's very much a trial by fire, I think.
Yeah.
It's just that.
You just have to play
Your
the
first
games.
couple of games you might do well, might not, but you figure it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And Arcade Quest, also, like the only kind of thing that I played before that was similar kind of style was Super Dungeon Explorer.
Yeah.
And I think the PvP element really adds something. Like you have to kill NPCs and
You also have to be worried about like, the other teams.
but then I think it became like, we played 3 missions.
Yeah.
I wasn't really bothered about the environment at all. It was player kills.
Yeah.
I think it's very video game like because of that. But I thought that about Super Dungeon Explorer. It was like a dungeon basher, and it was very video game like. But that was what they were going for. So, this became the PvP version. Pretty good. I'm happy to play it again. Maybe not with some of the busted, broken stuff. But yeah.
Inevitably, whatever I was doing was going to be busted or broken, right? Clearly, these guys don't understand the term fair and balanced.
Not at all. So yeah, that's been episode 2 of our UFScotland podcast, the #1 place for UFS in Scotland and the UK. Just got to go through our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can find us at UFScotland. Most of it is at UFScotland.
Twitter's got an underscore at them. But Aaron or Connor will link them all.
Yeah.
They'll be on the end. Yeah, I'll flash in.
But thanks for listening. Please post comments down below.
Let us know what your favourite board games are.
That's what you're looking forward to in Soul Calibur 6. If you've had a chance to look at our decks from the premiere event, fire some comments.
I know Bulldog had an interesting meme to share about yours.
Definitely. So yeah, thanks very much. See you guys later.
So guys.